This is Seán the Lapaíoighir. Happy Fursuit Friday, or whenever you're watching this. Today, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Wolf Bites. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make, or whole, to make sushi. Now, just to ask y'all, how many of you have had sushi before? A few, maybe, some? Maybe you felines have had a little bit more experience with this. I've actually gotten accustomed to this, and that's where I really do enjoy that. So sushi normally is going to be fish that is cut really thin, and normally it's not cooked, or there are some that are cooked. This, however, that we're going to be able to make today is going to be one that is not cooked, and it's a very special kind, as I'll show you here in a second. This, right here, this is something that Luna, my mom, had found when she was shopping. So this is Popin Cookin Tanoshii sushi. So what this is pretty much, it's a candy, kind of like the one video that I've made a couple of videos back in this series. About donuts. So this is going to be, as it says, hold on a second, I need my glasses to see this. That's better. Let's see, this is okay. This is grape and soda flavored. Yeah, that's what it says. So we're going to see what this tastes like. We're going to show you how to make it. Now we're going to do a little bit of quick editing. So you're going to see what the ingredients are. I'll explain what the step is, and then just like that, it's going to be made, and then we'll see what it looks like. And then later, I'll give it a try and let you guys know what you think. What you think? What I thought of it. There's going to be a lot of good blooper footage in this one. I can guarantee that. We'll see a lot of laughs. Okay, so right out of the box, you open that up, and you get this. This right here. So this you have to cut out. And this essentially is what you're going to be making stuff on. You're going to set your sushi on there. It's supposed to look kind of like a table. It also gives you measurements for when you're making the seaweed, the nigiri. No, it's not nigiri. That's nigiri. What do you call that? The one that has the salmon egg on the top. I forget what the name of that is. If any of you know what that type of sushi is, leave a note in the comments down below. So we're going to cut this open, and then we have a lot of instructions on this, on how to make each type of sushi. So we're going to prepare all the ingredients here and get that set, and then I'll explain to you in this next little clip what I've done, and then we'll get started on how to make this sushi, how to assemble it, alright? So we'll see you here in just a second. We've got all of our ingredients ready, and let's take a quick look here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the dropper here, and we're going to pick up this orange colored liquid. That's the Salmon Roll. We're going to squeeze that, being mindful not to get that on our fur. And we're going to drop it in the next one, just really slowly. And what's going on here between these two liquids is that one is reacting with the other, and they're getting coated in kind of like a protective membrane. So I'll show you here. As you can see that, we've got some salmon eggs starting to form there. So I'm going to continue making some more salmon eggs, and then what we're going to do is we're going to assemble these. So how we're going to do that is we're going to take the egg, we're going to take some rice, form it into like about a little square shape. We're going to make some nigiri. We're going to take the fish, the tuna, we're going to plop that on the top. And that's also how you have the sign for sushi, because of the idea of patting that down into the rice and you're forming the rice bowl. So then the other one is going to be a tamago sushi. So that's essentially just egg plopped down on top of rice. So it's still good and enjoyable. That's going to be the yellow one. And what we should see is we should see the wavy kind of texture of the fish, like if you had a real fish. And also we should see tamago, it tends to be, when they make it, they cook it really thin, and then they roll it up. So we should be able to see, like, if it was cut, just like cut on the side and you see a little pinwheel. So that's what we should see. And then our last one, we're going to take that that seaweed, and we're going to just kind of form a little round, just like how you'd have like a California roll. And we're going to put that with some rice in there, and then that is going to get the salmon egg or roe. And then last, to top it off, we've got a little bit of a drizzle of some soy sauce, and then I'll show you guys a picture of that when it's done. Alright? And if you guys wanted to see and try this for yourself, you can find a lot of these kits in most stores. Popin Cookin doesn't sponsor this video, by the way, but they are some fun kits to be able to try, and the taste of them can be actually somewhat good. Some of them can be somewhat meh. You get kind of a mixed bag. But it's a fun way to be able to first start to learn to cook. So anyway, we'll check back here when these are done. I'll show them to you guys, and then the big taste test. And I'll let you know. Alright, we'll see you soon. Alright, so how do they look? So from left to right, we've got the tuna, we've got the tamago, and then we've got the salmon roll with the salmon egg. And we dribbled a little bit of soy sauce over the top of them, and now we're going to see how they taste. Yay! So now they're finished, and we get to gnaw them a little bit. So make sure that you have your traditional chopsticks. Be careful also if you guys are attempting this in suit. You don't want to get anything really on the fur, because there are some things like the soy sauce that could possibly some stains. So always remember, have some Folex. Ha! Right, so let's get these tried here. What do I want to try first? Let's try the let's try something that's not going to get a whole lot of mess. Okay. First of all, can I pick it up? Can I pick it up? Ah! Yay! Aha! I have succeeded partially. Now if I could just... Ah. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay. You know, that's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty good. So texture is like the tuna. This is like it's kind of like a jelly in a way. It tastes kind of fruity, kind of like strawberry or or some kind of berry or something like that. The rice has a nice chewy texture. The soy sauce, I can't really tell if it adds any taste to it. It might be that might be the cola. So let's try some of the egg. Egg. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a better grip on that. I don't trust myself. Okay. Egg. There we go. That's really good. That's a thumbs up. That's a high ball from this. This is by far, this is actually one of my favorites. Oh wow. If real sushi tasted like this, I would be happy. Oh. So the egg is about the same taste as the tuna. Big surprise. It's probably just like a different color. But the accuracy and how it looks is actually very good. Very on point. I am not going to try to attempt to eat the salmon roll in soup because there's so many little tiny eggs. Let's see here. Nope, I'm not even going to attempt that because they're just all going to go all over the place. But I will try that. I will let you guys know in the description here what I thought of that. But let's set the chopsticks down. There we go. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, this one, for taste, I would say 10. 10, definitely, decided. This is really good. For the time that it takes to make it, I had started this probably around, let's say about maybe 2 or 3. So it does take some time to be able to mix, but it is worth it in my opinion. Presentation, it looks good. You do have to wait for that jelly to set up. It's like about 3 minutes at least. And then, yeah. Also, always remember to wash your paws after every use, after everything that you cook in real life as well, because you don't want to get things cross-contaminated and that can make you sick. You don't want that. Yeah, so here's an introduction to you guys to sushi. Why don't you go ahead and try that as well for yourself? Because there are some things that they do make that are cooked. There's like smoked salmon. There's also some things there that if you prefer not to have fish, there are some vegetarian options as well as tofu, among other things. Here's a question for you guys. If you have tried sushi before, what's your favorite sushi? Let me know in the comments down below. Or, if you haven't tried sushi, what is your favorite food? What's your go-to? Alright guys, I appreciate you watching this time. This short little wolf bites video. Thank you again for sharing the day with me. This is Seán the Lapaíoighir signing off, saying stay frosty, stay floppy, and I'll see you later, you flopbots, alright? Slán. Bye.